whoever you are, you schooled them and they still did not learn. Whoever you are, baby, you are something like a teacher and a student. So sometimes when people look at you, they really can't figure out who you are. They really can't figure out what you've been through. They really don't know that you are here and you really about that life. You are a student and a teacher. You have graduated from the school of hard knock life. You have graduated from the school, baby, of maybe medicine. You have graduated from the school of quack quack. In other words, baby, they have got the butter from the duck maybe in the past, baby, but you have graduated from that. You are no longer that. So therefore, you can teach a person, some people, a thing or two about this thing called life. Because you have gone through some tests, some trials, some tribulations. The Most High has put you in a position now, baby, where you can teach some people. You can be a student when it comes to the Most High. But when you get out here on this earth, when you get in front of them demons, them people that carry that negative spirit, baby, you can tell them this ain't that. I got a t-shirt for that. Listen, I got a plaque for that. I got a trophy for that. I got a word for that. Whoever you are, that's the kind of energy that you're in. You are humble before God and bold before the devil, baby. You a student and a teacher. You school them and they still didn't learn, baby. Those of you that are new to the channel, welcome to the Walk Heavy channel. Over here is all gas, no brakes. We're putting our foot on the enemy's neck and we're not letting up. Those of you that are returning, y'all already know we go together real bad. I thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for your PayPals, Cash App, super thanks, thumbs up, love, support, y'all. Continuing to show up each and every single time that I show up. Please know I appreciate you all so much. For those of you that are new and maybe even my old ones, y'all, listen, I write on these index cards and I allow Spirit to speak to me and through me regarding your situation. And on today, the Holy Spirit is saying, you school these individuals, you school this person, you school your bloodline, you school this neighbor, you school the associate, you schooled your boss, baby, you schooled your co-workers, whoever it is, you schooled them and they still didn't learn. People look at you right now, baby, and they have no clue what you've been through because you don't look like what you've been through, but you got the badge for it, baby. You got the wounds for it. You got the story for it. Your life, whoever I'm speaking to, is a reflection of that. Every single time you wake up and get up and do what you do, you can school people on this thing called quote unquote life or whatever it is. Again, maybe it's just medicine. Maybe you just been through some things. Whatever your thing is, baby, you can school people. But something about you where they feel like you really don't know because you look so good. The Most High has put grace on you. The Most High has taught you. And so you don't look like what you've been through. But you are a student and a teacher. And some people have to learn that the hard way because whoever you are, you've been chosen to go in different situations. You've been chosen to be in different relationships. You've been chosen to go on that position, that job. You've been chosen to move to that city, that neighborhood. And it's meant for you to be exactly where you are because you are a teacher. You are meant to school some people. You out here sunning the kids. You sunning the boys. You sunning the girls. Whoever it is, I call it quote unquote sunning. But it's like you teaching them. You letting the girlies know this ain't that. Women, you letting the little boys know I can sun you on today about that situation, about that topic, about whatever it is now. You school people and they still don't learn, baby. Let's get into the first one, y'all, which is the scripture. Titus 2:7-8. Show yourself in all respects to be a model of good works, and in your teaching show integrity, dignity, and sound speech that cannot be condemned, so that an opponent may be put to shame, having nothing evil to say about us. I love that. Let me read it again for you because this is you now. I'm talking about you, viewer. Let me read it again. Titus 2:7-8. Show yourself in all respects to be a model of good works. I told you, you schooling people out here, they may never tell you thank you. They may never sit back and let you know they've been taking notes of your life. They may never know, or you may never know, baby, that they out here trying to duplicate, replicate, all of that. But it's only one you. Now, you are the model. You are the blueprint. Again, show yourself in all respects to be a model of good works. And in your teaching, show integrity, dignity, and sound speech. So all the stuff you've been through, baby, all those notches under your belt, the heartaches, the tears, baby, the moments you had to raise the kids alone, the time when you had to go through that toxic relationship, how your people treated you, whatever your story is, baby, you did it with dignity. You made it look easy. And Spirit said, you know what? I can trust you. I can trust this one right here. I know for a fact I can put the weight on their back, baby, and they gonna go through that situation like it ain't nothing. You make it look easy. You are a model of good works. Again, and in your teaching, show integrity, dignity, and sound speech that cannot be condemned. It can't nobody say nothing about you right now. Nobody. Even if they do, they call haters. Let's keep going. So that an opponent, aka your haters, aka the ones that talked about you, aka the ones that can't see the vision, aka your past. It may not even be a person. It could just simply be your past. Your past don't owe you nothing. Your past cannot condemn you of your future. Yes, you've been there, done that. All of that, baby, that's a part of you. So that an opponent may be put to shame, having nothing evil to say about us, evil to say about you, evil to say about me. We are one, baby. We are one by the Spirit. They can't say nothing about you. And if they do, baby, that's their business. Your good works, your teachings, baby, the way you operate, the way your light is shining, I'm telling you right now, you schooling some people. And they will never tell you, baby, you done gave them everything they needed, dropped them off at the school, and they still fail. Let's get into the first one, y'all. You drove the bus, they rode the bus. Again, we talking about you being that student and that teacher. Some of you, somebody may physically drive buses for a living. Maybe you take the kids to school. Maybe you do, what is it called, y'all? Like, not community, maybe it's community busing. I don't know what it's called, but maybe that's what you do. Whoever I'm speaking to on today, even if it's just an analogy, just figuratively speaking, you are the driver of your life. Even though the Most High, you know, is the ultimate be all in your life, you have taken control of what you want, how you want to show up, who you are, what you're not going to settle for, all of these things. So when people see you, they learn from you. Even if they never tell you, they're always taking notes from you. Whoever I'm speaking to, they always trying to see what your next is. They always want to know what you got going on, because they are literally students of yours. Sometimes when we get on this path, y'all, because I'm speaking to a wide variety of people, but if you are attached to me, baby, you are a chosen one. There's something so special and unique about you, and you have not come across this video by accident. Absolutely not. You are a leader. You are a trailblazer. You are a trendsetter. You are the person to be the first one in your family bloodline to do whatever it is you feel you should do to make things right. You are the driver of your life. And baby, the Most High is riding with you. These individuals, people that you're schooling, they're meant to get on your bus and just ride. Take them on a joy ride, baby. Let them know, I've been there, done that. I got a t-shirt. And while you may look at me from the physical standpoint and see that I am just beautiful, I'm handsome, whatever your story is, you may not look like what you've been through. But when people sit at your feet, baby, they get wisdom. When people sit at your feet, baby, they get healed. When people sit at your feet, baby, they feel loved, they feel seen. All of those things, those are the fruits of the Spirit, y'all. You carry that light, you carry that aura, and y'all life is not meant to be perfect. So some days you may feel like you got it, some days you're not. Whoever you are, you got a beautiful balance of this thing called life. You have a beautiful balance of this thing called life. You drove the bus, they rode the bus. We talking about you schooling these individuals, taking them to the schoolhouse, dropping them off. But some people still don't learn when it comes to you. Listen, y'all, there are some people who may be dedicated to misunderstanding you, dedicated to just sabotaging you, dedicated to all these things. And I'm only bringing it up so that you can know that's just their role, baby. They just playing their role in your life. But the moment they get on the school bus, hit the gas, baby. It's like that magic school bus. I was talking to my sister the other day. It's like that magic school bus. The moment they get on, baby, it's rainbows and unicorns. They never knew they needed what they needed till they came in contact with you, viewer. They never knew that they needed to be trained up as a child should go. They grown people. You still training them up as a child should go, because you're schooling some people. You are a teacher and a student. Your position, your calling, your mission, your assignment is to do just that. Teach people. Teach these individuals this ain't that. You can do better. I've been called to motivate you. I've been called to love you, whatever it is. But when the Most High, they say that's it, that's all. Drop them out, baby, at the next stop and keep going. Let's go on. Listen, these individuals, this person, maybe your past, whoever, whatever, they need to borrow paper and pencil every day. We talking about schooling individuals. These are the kind of people that need to borrow things from you all the time, because you are a teacher. But sometimes you can school people and they still won't learn. So every single day you give them what they need. Every single day you show up to the job and you like, you know what? I didn't have time yesterday, but today I do. So I'm going to sit here and entertain you, fancy you just a little bit, so that you can see I really see through you. Even though I don't say I see, I'm talking about you, teacher. I'm talking about you, leader. I'm talking about you, anointed one, chosen one. I'm talking about you. Every single time you show up in your true, raw, authentic form, every time you believe that I am that leader, every time you take on that position of teacher, every time you say, you know what, I am the frontline soldier, I can handle this, I can put up a good fight, I know that I got what I need to go forward in my goals in life, whatever it is, first of all, you're always going to come out on top. Every single time, even if it started out slow, even if you start out as the student, by the time the Most High, the universe, Yeshua, Yahweh take you through that process, baby, you are a whole connoisseur out here. You know what it is, what it ain't. You know about this thing called life. Whatever it is, it could be relationships, baby. It could be you saving money. You could be a professional financial advisor. It could be you reading these different books. You know how to give people the resources they need, direct them into different places and spaces. That is your expertise. You have gone through some things. You have studied some things. You have actually let the divine, the Most High, teach you some things, baby. You are a student and a teacher. But baby, it's heavy on the teacher. I got to give you that, whoever I'm speaking to, it's heavy on the teacher. You are meant to school people. Those that you've been called to, you may not even realize you've been called to these individuals. All you know is that you just moved to this place. All you know is that you just applied for this position. Maybe you felt like you weren't qualified, but the Most High qualified you and set you there because that's your space, that's your place, that's your assignment. These individuals, they are waiting on you to school them, teach them, and there may be some pushback. Whatever you have been or whatever you have done, let me tell you something now, viewer. Because you may look like you don't know, quote unquote, to man's eye, there may be a little pushback. That's why we're talking about it. Because you can school people and they still won't learn. They look at you from the physical standpoint. Maybe you got it all or you don't. They'll look at you and feel like because of the way you dress, because of the way you do your hair, because you got these long nails, because you got locks. Now, man, whatever it is, they'll look at you and feel like you're not that sent help. You're not that sent angel. You're not the person to be and the one to be. They'll look at you from the outside. And the moment they pull up to the table, baby, guess what they asking for? Paper and pencil. Paper and pencil. They see. Even if they don't say, I told you, because you're just like that. You can see and not say. You're an observant. You look at people, you can read the room, you can read the energy, and you saying, you know what? I'm not going to say nothing, but I'm going to show them that I'm not the one or the two. But depending on the day, I can step into that position because you're meant to school people. And yes, you're going to get some feedback, you're going to get some pushback, but whoever you are, you have the backing to do that. Even though they pressing, baby, even though they pushing you, even though they keep pulling, trying to see exactly what you know. Y'all know how they do on these jobs sometimes. They keep testing you just to see how much you can take. Just to see if you're going to fold, if you're going to bend. And the Most High, the Divine, Yeshua, Yahweh, has given you so much power, so much strength. Listen, baby, they end up being the ones running away. They end up being the ones in the pit. Even if you feel like I had to just quit that job, I'm telling you right now, you will never be forgotten. You taught this person, these people, that last relationship, your neighbor, whoever it is, your bloodline, your auntie, grandma, sister, cousin, brother, you taught them. They will never tell you that. You a whole teacher out here, baby. You can school people and sometimes they still won't learn. It's not until you say, you know what, I'm never giving you any more paper. I'm never giving you another pencil. You got to figure it out. You don't have your school books today. I done came and I picked you up, took you to the schoolhouse, gave you the supplies, and you still out here failing. You're still being dramatic. You're still chaotic. You still don't know what to do next. I've given you everything you needed. That's all you were supposed to do, viewer. That's it. That's all. The Most High now got to come in and help this person, help these people, help your bloodline, help that tyrant neighbor, help your associate, help your co-worker, whatever your story is. They have the Most High, your, resources, your spiritual team, all of that. They have to come in and help these people now. You have done what you needed to do, baby. You done picked them up, told you the driver of the bus, took them to the schoolhouse, gave them the supplies. They still didn't learn. Let's go to the next one. You served them lunch and they still could not eat. Go off, Spirit. I love that one. Spirit say, you served them lunch. You gave them hot lunch. Y'all know how it is when we were growing up. Everybody didn't have money to buy the pizzas. We had Bluebirds at my school. They were like little fruit punch juices. I used to love them things. They were so sweet and so good. But you had to pay for them. You had to pay for that Pizza Hut. And there was hot lunch on the line, but people didn't want that. They were too embarrassed for it. Whoever you are, baby, you have served them lunch and they still couldn't eat. All they wanted was to get to be a part of your table. When Spirit say, I have prepared a table in the midst or in the front of your enemies, listen, all they want to do is sit down and eat. You gave them a spot. You said, you know what? I am going to date you for a little while. You know what? I am going to sit up here and have a conversation with you, even though I know you just had the same conversation with this person, that person about me. I'm talking about you now. These are how people operate when it comes to you. All they want to do is press that little button to see if they can get you started, baby. They don't realize when they hit that button, it's like it's activating that pack on your back, baby. That pack is consisting of the Holy Spirit, the Most High. Listen, they don't even realize in that pack, baby, is all your experience. So the moment they push that button, you're like that Energizer Bunny, baby. You just take off on them. And they looking around trying to keep up, trying to figure out what's going on. Meanwhile, you eating. You eating. They so busy watching your plate, so busy studying you, so busy monitoring you, so busy trying to tell you what you can and cannot do, so busy trying to see what your relationship like, your marriage like, if it's thriving, if it's failing. Y'all know how this thing go. This thing called life. These individuals that's so pressed and impressed with you at the same time, you are meant to school them, even if they don't learn, baby. They're going to learn today. They're going to learn today when it comes to you. I am talking about you, y'all. But listen, whoever I'm speaking to, you have been called to do this specific thing. It may not be on this platform. It could just be in your neighborhood. You have been called to be the leader, to be a teacher. You served them lunch and they still could not eat. Some people are dedicated, again, y'all, to just sabotaging. Some people are dedicated to not receiving from you. Some people are dedicated to these things. They love it. They absolutely love it because it's you. But whoever you are, I'm telling you, do not stop being that leader. Do not stop being that teacher. Do not stop pursuing your goals. Do not stop, pushing back your past, because sometimes it can just literally be your past that keep trying to play this role in your life, in your mind. That's done, baby. That's done. You have served that. You have given them what they needed. Let them eat off that old food. When they plate get dry, when they plate full of bones, baby, leave them there to figure out their next. You are a student and a teacher, but at this moment, I'm telling you, it's heavy on teacher. You school people, they still don't learn. You done gave them the lunch, baby, and they can't eat. They can't do nothing with you. Some of these individuals want to be just like you. They can't do nothing with you. It's because of what you've gone through, what you've learned, how you had to learn. Again, let's run through it real quick. You schooled them and they still didn't learn. The first one, baby, you drove the bus. They rode it. Leeches, people who want something for nothing, always trying to get a free ride, always feeling like they can do what you do without going through the process, all of that. Listen, these individuals, this person, whoever I'm speaking about, they need to borrow paper, pencil every day. They may show up, baby, but they still need you to hold their hands. And I'm not saying you should do that. I'm just telling you the position that you hold so that you can keep your power, your authority, your peace, your joy, knowing that if these people ask you for something, you don't always have to say yes, because you've always, or you do, or you have done your part already. So now you can release them. Listen, baby, you served them lunch and they still couldn't eat. We're talking about you schooling people now, taking them to the schoolhouse. You done gave them a ride. You done gave them what they needed and fed them. Let's go to the next one. Every time you turn around, they wanted to have recess. Always want to play games. We talking about grown people now, maybe even your children, whoever it is, whatever it is, even again, if it's your past. Again, every time you turn around, they always wanted to have recess. You are here schooling people, baby. You do it automatically because that's who you are. That's how the Most High created you. You probably don't even realize this about you. That's why this video found you at this time. I don't care if it's a year later. This video is a right now message for you because you are a whole teacher out here. That falls under your belt, baby. You may be a whole lot of other things. People probably done called you a whole lot of things except for that. That is a part of you right there. Now, you teach people that this is not that. I entertained you. I let you get the butter from the duck, baby, maybe in the past, but now I'm a whole eagle. I don't have them duck tendencies. I don't have time to play games with you. I don't have time for you to allow yourself and me to allow you to come into my energy and do the absolute most. I'm going to teach you, even if it's gracefully, even if it's humbly, even if I gotta just teach you by silence. Listen, baby, sometimes that's all you have to do. You are so powerful, so anointed. People want to be around you so much that even in your silence, they feel it. Your presence makes a difference, and so does your absence. I tell y'all that all the time. Your presence makes a difference, and so does your absence. So if you feel like I don't have the time of the day to be out here in recess with you, baby, it's too hot right now. I don't want to be in the sandbox. It's too hot right now. I don't want to sit out here on the bench and see you play tetherball, see you play basketball. Y'all know what recess look like. We too grown for that, whoever I'm speaking to. You're too grown for that. You have advanced. You have gone to another level. Maybe you could see eye to eye to that old lover, that old friend, that old relationship, that old job. Maybe you did resonate at some point with that. Now you have grown up, baby. You have put away those childish things. And because you have done that, you can teach some people, this person, your family, whoever, a thing or two about that. That's what I'm talking about. It's time for you to know, baby, I got the juice, I got the sauce, I got the papers, I got the pencil, all of that. Whoever I'm speaking to, I'm telling you right now, that is you. Everything you've experienced throughout this life, it is not in vain. It is not in vain, baby. It may have caused you some heartache. It may have caused you some headaches. It may have made you angry with yourself, with the people that put you through that. You may have even been angry with God, with Holy Spirit. And let me tell you something about that. That is okay to feel that. You're meant to experience some of these things so that you can be that teacher. You can be that leader. There's no way you can step into this authority, this power. You can step into your position without experiencing these things. You're meant to experience it so that when you do overcome it, because you are, even if you're going through it right now, you're going to overcome it. But you're meant to see it through so that when you get to that finish line, baby, you can turn around and pull your people, pull the tribe, pull the ones who need you. You can pull them right along with you, baby. Right along with you. You are meant to do that. Whoever I'm speaking to, your life is not ordinary. It's really not. Even if people try to write you off and make you seem like you just like everybody else, they are a liar. They really don't know what you've experienced, what you've been through, how you had to go through the schooling, how you've learned what you learned through that schooling. Now you can sit and teach other people. You were meant to do that, y'all. This thing is not specific. It's not gender-based. It's not any of that. It has everything to do with who you are, viewer. How the Most High Holy Spirit, Yeshua, the divine universe, is wanting you to show up because it's already within you. Everything, baby. Every single thing is within you. Your next, your goals, your wealth, your healing, everything you need, it is within you. You don't have to search for nothing or nobody on the outside because you are meant to be that teacher, that leader. So therefore, you have to go through these things. You cannot ask anybody nothing. You're not meant to. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're not meant to. You're meant to experience this thing. You're meant to experience life. And when people come in contact with you, that's exactly how it's going to be. They're meant to experience you. Even when you try to teach them, I'm telling you now, they still don't learn. It's meant for them to go through that experience. And by the end of the day, the end of the race, the time you walk away, whatever it is, even if it end up being a good thing, by the time y'all get to the end of the course, they will see, baby, this ain't that. This ain't that. Whoever I'm speaking to, whether it's good or bad, because again, sometimes I'm telling you now, you get a little pushback. Wherever you go, people are going to give you some pushback because it's for you and for them. This thing, I told you, you're a student and a teacher. So when they start giving you that pushback, you have to learn how to navigate through that foolishness, navigate through that chaos, navigate through that poverty, navigate through that hardship, navigate through these people on your job. That is you being a student. But other people, when they see you, baby, you do it so gracefully. You do it with power. You do it with dignity. That goes back to that scripture. You do it with dignity. You let your work speak for you. So they have no idea what to think, what to believe. All they know, they keep showing up, baby. They just need paper, pencil. They need for you to feed them. They need for you to give them a ride. They need all of that, baby. You are schooling people about this thing called life. Even when they sitting around playing, doing the absolute most, continue to do you. Continue to be you. Last one, y'all. I'm going to try to get out of here. They had to walk, baby. I'm telling you now, again, I told you, you came in, you picked them up, you put them on the bus, you fed them, you did everything. At the end of the day, when you try to school people and they still don't learn, they got to walk. They got to go. All that energy, that time, that space, your mentality, your mental space, giving it to them, that's over. I don't know where you got to go, but you got to get the HELL out of here. That's the kind of vibes we on right now. Once you have school people and they have been committed to not learning, they have to go. And the Most High, Yeshua, Yahweh, Source, Universe is going to make sure of that. Because your assignment with that thing, your assignment with your past, your assignment with your family, your assignment to who your auntie, brother, sister, cousin, lover, your assignment to that thing is done. It is done, baby. You learned what you had to learn, and even if they pretend like they hadn't learned, I'm telling you right now, they have. They will. It's an experience when it comes to you. It could either be a blessing or a lesson. When it comes to you, you're a student and a teacher. There's so many different avenues to you. There's so many different perspectives and so many different layers to you that sometimes people get lost in the sauce. I told you, now you got the sauce, you got the juice, you got what it takes. And sometimes people get lost in that. They get lost in the sauce, baby. They spinning around, they swimming, they don't know what to do. When you have kept the narrow straightaway the whole time, they just chose to venture off and do the most and treat you like whatever. Listen, you have learned through that, baby. Keep getting the lessons, keep getting the blessings, keep getting the teachings. Put that as another notch on your belt, baby. You are a new sheriff. I said that before. It's a new sheriff in town. So every time you go through those things, you got that belt, that spiritual belt. You just stick it down in there, baby, like, okay, I got that heartache. Okay, I see that you talking to me reckless and crazy. Okay, I realize I got to go a little bit harder in this class. Okay, I realize that this past boss right here, she was doing the most. So now I'm going to study just a little bit to get to the position that I want. I'm going to go above and beyond them. I'm going to stop asking them anything because you're meant to do that. So guess what, baby? Do that. Do it. That's another notch under your belt. In the Most High, Yeshua, Yahweh has put you there in that position, whether it's physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially, whatever it is, for you to learn and for you to teach others what it is and what it ain't. And when they decide that, you know what, I don't want to learn from you, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, they have to walk, baby. They got to get out of here. Whatever it is, they don't have to go home, but you got to get up out of here. Like Martin say, get to stepping. I love when he say that. He opened that door and said, get to stepping. Get up out of here. I don't know where you going, but you got to go. That assignment, baby, whoever I'm speaking to, is done. What you've been called to with that person, it's done. If you are in school or you're working towards your goals and all of that, do not stop doing that. Sometimes it gets hard, y'all. We have to go against the grain. Whoever you are, this is your life. You go against the grain because you're meant to be a teacher. You're the first to do it. So it's not going to be easy. Just think about you being that frontline soldier. You first to get the bullet. You're the first one to get hit. But you're not going to fail. You're not going to die. You're not going to give up. You're not going to do any of that because the Most High has given you something, baby, that cannot be explained. So even when they try to shoot you down, even when they gossip about you, even when they mocking you, they laughing at you, even when they doing all these things, it's something about you, baby, where you stand right back up every single time. That's because it's in you, not on you. So they can judge you all they want about what you drive, where you live, how you operate, what you look like. They can do it till they blue in the face. You're still going to show up. And I'm speaking that on your life. Even if you feel weak right now, you feel weary right now, you feel like, God, where are you? I'm telling you right now, you have not been left alone. You will never be left alone. This is just a season now where you're being a student and a teacher, and you have to know, baby, I am both. The two can dwell with one another. They can share the same space. I don't care what nobody tell you. So when you get on these platforms, when you doing stuff and you out here and you're in the public eye and you feel like you're going through this and that, I'm telling you right now, it's all going to work out for your good. God, the Most High, the universe is putting you on display to show the people his glory through you. They may have left you, baby. They may have unsubscribed. They may have done all these things. But the next time they been in that corner, baby, guess where you're going to be? Sitting at the top. in your position, in your home, in your new car. Listen, you're going to be sitting around, maybe even taking over the boss position. Somebody going to get fired, baby. Somebody is going to get fired out of a position that's rightfully yours. And they know it. They know it. That's why they give you that pushback. They make you feel awkward. They want you to feel like you're out of alignment. All these different things, because you're meant now to stand up, get in your rightful position. And they're afraid of that. But you're going to have to school some people and let them know, I'm here to stay. This ain't that. Every day I show up, baby, I'm going to do it till I turn blue in the face. Just like you do your assignment, I'm going to do mine. I'm speaking about you, viewer. Don't give up on yourself. God hadn't given up on you. Don't you give up on you. You are schooling people out here, whether they tell you thank you or not, whether they let you know they inspired or not, whether they let you know you helped them or not. I'm telling you right now, your lifestyle, who you are, what you've been called to, how the Most High created you, you are meant to be a teacher to individuals, certain people. It's within you. You cannot escape it, even if you feel like you don't want to. It's just something about you. It's something about you. And the divine, the Most High, Yeshua, Yahweh, universe is going to make sure you see this thing through. So you will know your own strength, your own power. You will know what you can and cannot do. But there's nothing too hard for God when it comes to you. The impossible, baby, is possible. It is, especially when it comes to you. Especially when it comes to you. You schooled them and they still didn't learn. Gave them a ride, fed them, let them play a little bit in your energy, did the absolute most. They still didn't learn. And that's okay. You did. You learned what you needed to learn, and you're going to continue to learn. They can either be a blessing or a lesson when they come in contact with you. But you've learned, baby, and you're going to continue to learn. Don't let nothing and nobody stop you. Period. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I thank y'all again for rocking with me. Thank you for your PayPals, Cashapp, super thanks, thumbs up, love, support, continuing to show up, y'all, each and every single time that I show up. Listen, 37 minutes in, we go together real bad. So come back tomorrow. Don't leave me hanging now. When I post tomorrow, come on and check me out. Even if you're not subscribed, all I want to do, baby, is let you eat. We gonna eat together. I am feasting off your energy. You are feasting off me. And we gonna grow, baby. We gonna be real happy, fat, and merry over here. Go off spirit. I love it. And until next time, y'all be easy. Peace.